Ooh, oh man, I was about to be late. Made it just in time. Oh no, I'm still wearing my gloves. Good, very good, but wait a minute. What color are my gloves? Green? Good. Is it light green or dark green? No, not light green. Dark green. Very good, whoever answered that. All right, put my gloves away. What else do I need to take off that I don't need indoors? What is this? Beanie or hat? Both? Good. Look at my beanie. It is... No, not red. Yellow. Very good. A little extra, it's mustard yellow. And look, there is a wolf on there. It says Cole. All right, Beanie, thank you for keeping my head warm. What else? Scarf? Yes, I need to take off my scarf. My neck is a little too hot. My turquoise and beige scarf. Fancy colors, huh? Very good. All right. Thank you, scarf, for keeping me warm. Am I missing something? Oh, my beard? I can't remove my beard. Oh, my mask. Yes, I don't need my mask right now. I'm not near anybody else. So, thank you, handy mask. Put that over there. All right, I think we're ready. Shall we sing hello? All right, you know what to do. Put your hands in the middle. We sing hello, 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 hello. We sing hello, hello. We sing hello. We sing hello to everyone, to everyone, to everyone. We sing hello to everyone. We sing hello. All right, very good. So, let's see. What is the weather like today? Can you tell me what the weather is like by looking out of your window? My window is a square window. And when I look outside, I can see what the weather is like. You may have a square window, but there are also other types of windows. Sorry, that was the wrong way around. Look at this beautiful window. Hello. So, your window might be round, like a circle, a round window. Is your window round or square? What other shapes do we have? Square, you say? Mine as well. You might also have this type of window, an arched window with 4 little peeking spots. Hello. So which window are we looking through today? The square window, the arched window, or the round window? Round? Okay, everyone likes the round window. Let's keep that. So, when you look outside, is it cloudy? Cloudy? Not cloudy? It is a little bit cloudy. Is it sunny? Is it nice and sunny like in the summertime? Sun. No, 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 no. Hamburg is usually a pretty windy city. Whoa! Do you feel that wind? Where's that wind coming from? Okay. All right. Well, it's windy inside, but not outside. As I look out my window, let's see. Is it snowing? Cold? Brr. It is pretty cold, but it's not snowing today. Hey, look at Frosty, Mr. Frosty with his little scarf and hat. Very nice. Or is it raining? Ooh, yes, it is quite rainy outside. I like to sing a song when it's rainy outside, and it goes a little something like this. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He bumped his head and went to bed, and that's the end of the story. I'm back. Yes, it is raining outside. It's very rainy today. So, when it's rainy, we usually dress up in rain boots, right? Rain boots. What color are these rain boots? Blue? No, not blue. Yellow? Yes, very good. Oh, there's some symbols on the boots. What are those? No, not a square like the window. It's a star. Very good. Like the things that appear in the night sky, right? And what color are the stars? Red? Well, the stripe right here is red, but the star is green. Very good. Green. So yellow, red, and green rain boots. What else? How about to keep you dry, to keep your body dry? What do you wear? A raincoat? Yes, very good. No, that's not a purple raincoat. It's a yellow raincoat, just like the sun. Very good. So, under your raincoat and your boots, you might have something else on. Let's see. You might have a jumper, right? My jumper is, no, not white, it's black. Very good. These are some snazzy looking jumpers right here. This one has 1, 3, 4 stars on it. Are these the same stars that were on the boots? Same color? No, these are green and these are yellow. Very good. All right. What else do we wear under our raincoat? So, before we put on our boots, we usually would put on our socks. Very good. Very close to the German word, Socken. Socks. How many socks do you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 4 socks. Oh! Wouldn't it be weird if you walked out with just your raincoat and boots, but nothing on your legs? That would be kind of weird, right? So what do we put on first? Underpants? Yes, underpants. So here we have boxers, and here we have some tighty whities. Well, they actually have stars on them. How many underpants do you see here? 1, 2, 4. Wait, I think we skipped a number. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So, but do we just go out in our underpants? Something comes on top of that, doesn't it? Let's see. Would it be a scarf? Do you put a scarf over your underpants? I mean, you could, but you might still be cold. It's not covering up that much. How about trousers? Yes, we put on trousers over our underpants. These trousers are blue. Very good. Let's see. What else do we have here? What did we miss? So if we're not wearing rain boots, we might be wearing socks? No, remember, these are socks, right? If these are socks, then these are shoes. And how many shoes do we have? 4. Very good. That was quick. Great counter right there. All right. Oh, one last thing. Some people may enjoy wearing dresses. Absolutely. Look at this beautiful gown, this beautiful dress. Can you tell me what color that dress is? Rosa? It does have a little bit of pink in it, but a little bit darker. Purple. Very good. And this dress also has stars and spots on it. Very good. All right, kids, very good. We're going to do a little review of the words that we just learned today. But I would like to bring in a good friend of mine. I'm sure you know about this guy. His name is Ziggy, and he was with us last session. Can you see Ziggy anywhere? Is he behind me or in front of me? Behind? Yes? Oh, well, hello, Ziggy. Welcome. And what do you have here? I think Ziggy brought a book over. Is that something you'd like to read? Yes? You want to read the book to the children? Okay, all right, we could do that, but we could do that later, all right? Very good. First, we need to review the flashcards. So maybe you can help me, Ziggy. All right, kids, are you ready? So Ziggy is going to point at a card, and then we must all shout what that object is, or what that clothing is. Whoa, how did I end up over here, you might ask? Well, Ziggy is a magician, and sometimes he can change settings very, very quickly. Anyways, let's get back to it. Yes, kids? So, Ziggy, you get to select the first one, and then kids, you have to shout what that is, all right? All right. All right, Ziggy picked this card right here. What are they? Trousers! Very good. Let's say that again. Trousers. Excellent. Are you wearing trousers? I hope you are. Very good. All right, Ziggy, next card. Ziggy picked the boots, the rain boots. Very good. All right. What else do we have here? Jumper? No, not that type of jumper, Ziggy. This type of jumper, right? Jumper. Excellent. Next. Socks? No, not socks. Look closer. They're shoes. Yes, shoes. Very good. What is Ziggy wearing on his head? Do you see that over here? Can you see one of these over here? No. Can you tell me what this is? Beanie or hat? Very good. Excellent. All right, we have a couple left. Let's see, Ziggy, what would you select? Ziggy picked this yellow-looking thing. What is that? What was that? Raincoat. Very good. Raincoat. Next up, Ziggy chose the dress. Do you like dresses? Yeah, me too. I think they're very pretty. All right. Let's see. What else, Ziggy? What do we wear before we put on our shoes or rain boots? Socks. Very good. And last but not least, probably the first thing we put on, our underpants. Very good, children. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, Ziggy, tell me, what did you want to read today? I saw you brought a book. I'm not very familiar with this book, so you might have to read it. All right, kiddos, here is the book that Ziggy selected. The Smartest Giant in Town.
George was a giant, the scruffiest giant in town. He always wore the same pair of old brown sandals and some old patched-up gown.
I wish I wasn't the scruffiest giant in town,
he said sadly. But one day, George noticed a new shop. It was full of smart clothes, so he bought a smart shirt, a smart pair of trousers, a smart belt, a smart stripy tie, some smart socks with diamonds up the sides, and a pair of smart, shiny shoes.
Now I'm the smartest giant in town,
he said proudly.
Look at George. He is so happy that he finally found socks that can fit
his big, big, big feet.
All right, Ziggy, take it away.
George left his old clothes behind in the shop. He was about to go home when he heard a sound. On the pavement stood a giraffe who was sniffing sadly.
What's the matter?
asked George.
It's my neck,
said the giraffe.
It's so very long and so very cold.
Cold.
I wish I had a long, warm scarf,
said the giraffe.
Cheer up,
said George, and he took off his stripy tie.
It didn't match my socks anyways,
he said, as he wound it round and round the giraffe's long neck. It made a wonderful scarf.
Thank you,
said the giraffe. As George strode towards home, he sang to himself.
My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe, but look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town.
George came to a river. On a boat stood a goat. who was bleating loudly. "Bah!"
What's the matter?
asked George.
"Bah, it's my sail," said the goat. "It blew away in a storm. I wish I had a strong new sail for my boat."
Poor goat. He needs a new sail. I wonder if George can help him.
Cheer up,
Said George, and he took off his new white shirt.
it kept coming untucked anyway,
He said, as he tied it to the mast of the goat's boat. It made a magnificent sail. "Why, thank you,"
said the goat. George strode on, singing to himself.
My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town.
George came to a tiny ruined house. Beside the house stood a white mouse with lots of baby mice. They were all squeaking. Squeak, 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 squeak,
What's the matter?
asked George. "It's our house," squeaked the mother mouse. "It burned down and now we have nowhere to live. I wish I had a new house."
Poor mice. Their home burned down one day. Luckily, George has been feeling quite friendly today. Quite generous. Let's see if George helps them out.
Cheer up,
said George, and he took off one of his shiny shoes.
it was giving me blisters anyway, he said.
As the mouse and her baby scrambled inside, the shoe made a perfect home for them. "Thank you," they squeaked. George had a hop along the road now, but he didn't mind. As he hopped, 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 he sang to himself.
My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town.
I don't think these people appreciated that song. Look, they're cuffing their ears.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. George came to a campsite. Beside a tent stood a fox. Oops, there's the fox, who was crying. Oh, crying.
What's the matter?
Asked George.
"It's my sleeping bag.
Said the fox.
I dropped it in a puddle. I wish I had a warm, dry sleeping bag."
Well, maybe George can help the fox. Let's see. We need to flip the page. Yes. Flip the page, flip the page.
Cheer up, said George.
And he took off one of his socks with diamonds up the side. Diamonds up the side,
It was tickling my toes anyway,
he said, as the fox snuggled into it. It made a very fine sleeping bag,
"Thank you."
said the fox. George hopped on, hopped and hopped and hopped on, singing to himself.
My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town.
Okay. Come on, Ziggy. Enough with the craziness. Let's get back to the book, yes?
Yes. George came to a big squelchy bog. Beside the bog stood a dog who was howling.
What's the matter?
Asked George.
It's the bog,
Said the dog.
I need to get across, but I keep getting stuck in the mud. I wish there was a safe, dry path.
Maybe, just maybe, George has another item of clothing to spare and help the dog in the bog.
Cheer up,
Said George, and he took off his smart new belt.
it was squashing my tummy anyway.
He said, as he laid it down over the bog. It made an excellent path.
Thank you,
Said the dog.
The wind started to blow. But George didn't mind. He hopped on, singing to himself.
Sorry, Ziggy, I'm going to have to take over this one.
My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. My belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog, but... All right, Ziggy, take it over.
My trousers are falling down. I'm the coldest giant in town.
What happened? Oh, poor George's trousers fell down.
Because he gave his belt to the dog.
And now, George is the...
Coldest giant in town. Brrr. Suddenly, George felt sad and shivery and not all that smart. He stood on one foot and thought,
I'll have to go back to the shop and buy some more clothes.
He decided. He turned round and hopped all the way back to the shop. Hop, 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 hop. But when he got there, it was closed. Poor George.
Oh no!
Cried George. He sank down onto the doorstep, and a tear ran down his nose. He felt as sad as all the animals he had met on his way home. Then out of the corner of his eye, he saw a bag with something familiar poking out of the top. George looked closer.
My gown!
He yelled.
My dear old gown and sandals!
George put them on. They felt wonderfully comfortable.
I'm the coziest giant in town,
He cried, and he danced back home along the road. Outside of his front door stood all of the animals he had helped. They were carrying an enormous present.
Come on, George,
They said.
open it.
George untied the ribbon. Inside was a beautiful gold paper and crown and a card that said, "To George."
Look inside the card, George.
Said the animals. George put on the crown on his head and opened the card. Inside, it said,
Your tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. Your shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. Your shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of your socks is a bed for a fox. Your belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog. So here is a very fine crown to go with the sandals and your crown of the kindest giant in town. Woohoo! Kindest giant in town.
Wow, Ziggy. Great storytelling. Good job. I hope you kids enjoyed the book with Ziggy. Now you know that Ziggy has quite the French accent and can sing pretty well too. Yeah, good boy. All right, kids, it's time to sing. You guessed it. Let's get my handy guitar out. Are you ready? Let's tune in with an A. We sing goodbye, 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 goodbye. We sing goodbye, goodbye. We sing goodbye. We sing goodbye to everyone, to everyone, to everyone. We sing goodbye to everyone. We sing goodbye.